Hello? 15 uploads, 15 subscribers, and I'm grateful to every one of them. I mean, I can't complain about having subs, but I feel like there's something else that no one really talks about, and it's the fact that even though you might have subscribers, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have engagement. And I mean, with me, some of my videos get some comments, a like or two, but for the ones that, especially for the ones that don't, you almost feel like you're talking to yourself. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I've talked about how you're recording videos can almost be like therapy in an instance, discussing these ideas that you feel in your head, getting them out in the open and thinking about them, contemplating them. But there's also that part where you put in the effort and you want interaction from a community. And when you don't get that, when what you get is silence, the silence, that online kind of silence, can feel heavier and really eerier than it should. And what I'm talking about here isn't that generic kind of feeling of wanting to blow up, have hundreds of thousands of subs, monetize, and all of that, but for me, I feel like deep down, and perhaps for a lot of people making this kind of content, it's not that you want fame and to be really popular. It's more acknowledgement. It's more a desire to discuss these ideas. There's this sense that even one comment can make a video feel real and feel alive, because although to us we might just be sitting down speaking into a microphone, once someone comments on that video, once someone watches it, it becomes real, not only for you, but for them. But when you miss that engagement loop, it almost starts to feel and make you question whether your ideas have any weight, whether they're relevant, whether other people feel the same thing. And I think this kind of thought pattern can become repetitive, repetitive in your mind. It's like something where you know that you shouldn't be seeking validation, and yet you do. And it's a strange sort of feeling because, I mean, at least in my case, I've only been doing this about 2 weeks and I have 15 long form videos, 15 videos for 15 subscribers. So, you know, really, for me and other people in my situation, we shouldn't necessarily expect to be good or expect engagement. But I think being on the internet, it almost gets you into this trap where, I mean, what happens is when we go on YouTube, we see the people with the highest views, with the most subscribers. That's what's pushed to us. So we almost imagine that, it's easier to get to that stage than it is, and that if we create, then we will get engagement, and that it's just a matter of time and grinding. But it's not necessarily. And it's rare that we think about the hundreds of thousands of people who upload every day into the silence, other people who don't get this engagement, but through some kind of motivation or discipline, they keep going, or passion even. But I think for me, the reason I keep uploading is because there's a beauty in creating, in creativity, and although the internet seems to teach us that attention is value and visibility is important, I think it's much more important to focus on the journey, if you will, to be present when you're making that video rather than making it for the outcome. Now, let me ask you a question as the viewer. Would your thoughts become any more meaningful with 100,000 views, 100,000 likes, 100,000 subscribers? I think that maybe the scariest part is how quickly these numbers start affecting your self-worth. Perhaps because of this, I've caught myself asking, why do I still upload? Why do I still want to upload and make new videos? If sometimes it doesn't feel great to create, then why keep going? And I'm not entirely sure, but I think perhaps it has something to do with wanting to be understood. Perhaps it has something to do with enjoying the creative process. Or perhaps it has something with wanting to relate to people out there. I can't say for sure, but I do know that I do want to keep making videos and keep improving. And at the end of the day, I'm sure that most creators, after they upload a video, are quietly thinking the same thing. Hello.